Profit first. In every small business, the dream begins the same way, with freedom. Freedom to build, to create, to live on your own terms. But for most entrepreneurs, that dream quietly turns into a trap. They work harder than ever, yet the numbers never seem to work. Revenue grows, but profit disappears. Bills come first, taxes take their share, and what is left for the owner is often nothing. Mike Michalowicz calls this the survival cycle of entrepreneurship, and his book, Profit First, is the system that breaks it. Michalowicz discovered the truth through failure. After selling a company and losing his fortune on reckless ventures, he hit rock bottom. He realized that the problem was not his effort. It was his formula. Business owners are taught that the formula for profit is simple. Sales minus expenses equals profit. But that formula is backward. It places profit last as an afterthought. And what comes last in business rarely happens. So Michalowicz flipped the equation. Sales minus profit equals expenses. In this new system, profit is not what is left over. It is the priority. Every dollar that enters the business is immediately allocated into separate accounts, starting with profit. Only what remains is used to cover expenses. This forces discipline and creativity. When less money is available for spending, businesses naturally become leaner and smarter. He compares the system to personal fitness. Just as people eat less when they use smaller plates, business owners spend less when they allocate smaller expense accounts. This psychological principle, called Parkinson's Law, states that demand expands to consume available resources. When you limit access to funds, your spending automatically aligns with your priorities. Profit First harnesses that principle to ensure consistent, predictable profitability. Michalowicz outlines a simple but powerful method. Set up 5 bank accounts. Income, profit, owner's pay, taxes, and operating expenses. Whenever revenue comes in, distribute it according to predetermined percentages. Profit might start small, just 1% or 5%, but it is non-negotiable. Each quarter, the profit account becomes the business's reward, not its safety net. Taxes are set aside proactively, ensuring they never become a crisis. The owner's pay account guarantees that the entrepreneur is compensated for their work. And the operating expenses account becomes the natural boundary for spending. This method brings structure and sanity to chaos. The genius of Profit First lies not in complex accounting, but in behavior. Michalowicz knew that most business owners do not need another spreadsheet --. They need a system that works with human nature, not against it. Profit First forces clarity. If expenses are too high, the numbers make it obvious. If growth is unsustainable, the system exposes it early. It transforms financial management from guessing to guidance. As businesses implement Profit First, a powerful shift occurs. Owners stop chasing revenue and start pursuing health. Growth becomes strategic, not desperate. Profitability becomes consistent, not accidental. Michalowicz shares countless stories of entrepreneurs who went from debt to stability simply by paying themselves first and letting expenses adjust accordingly. He also dismantles common myths. Profit is not greed, it is sustainability. A profitable company can reinvest, pay employees fairly, and survive downturns. A business without profit eventually collapses, no matter how noble its mission. Profit First reframes profit as responsibility, not excess. Over time, this system creates momentum. The profit account grows, the owner's pay stabilizes, and the business gains financial confidence. Owners no longer fear tax season or cash flow dips. They know exactly where every dollar belongs. By prioritizing profit first, they ensure their business serves them, not the other way around. In the end, Michalowicz leaves readers with a simple truth. Profit is not an event, it is a habit. It does not happen someday when the company grows big enough. It happens today with the next deposit. By putting profit first, entrepreneurs reclaim control, build stability, and finally achieve what they set out for in the beginning: freedom.